Frank.
Frickin' Frank.
Mm-hmm.
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 There we go.
So yeah, I think we're live now. I'm not sure.
You think this is funny?
So
We were up till like 3, 4 in the morning doing this bullshit.
guys, by the way, we're live. So just FYI. So so when roll call, decides he's gonna, drink another beer and join us, he'll join us in a minute. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's a little intoxicated tonight. What you drinking? Miller Lite?
No, we're drinking MGD tonight.
Wow. Okay.
So, to start it off, I'd like to thank everybody that's going to join us here on Night Strikes and Channel. Yes, I do have internet issues, so it'll be all right.
He spent all his money on guns and didn't pay the internet bill this month.
Well, you could probably put it that way. Cindy doesn't know, but I bought more shotgun shells, and I'm way overdue to shoot these things.
Now it all comes out.
Yep, there we go. So I got a fight on the other end after we got this one.
40 was actually 100 on the gun. 40 and fucking.
Oh my God! Now she's breaking it down. We got
really.
We got to stamp that down.
Well, you know what, roll call. You should let her down softly instead of spot doing it on the spot, because that's just not working out for you.
Well, no, I spent money today because I went and got something from Gear Websites. She left her credit card sitting around, so we ordered something from it.
No. See, you got to let her down easy. So what you need to do is you need to make her a nice dinner. Either take her out or make her a nice dinner, and then let her know you went and did this.
Well, that would help out. But
newsflash, Night Strike, every time something is bought off my card, it dings right to my phone.
There's no
getting. Well, at that point, roll call, it's time to get your own card.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'd like to thank everybody that joined us tonight. It's a fantastic time. We're going to have a lot of topics to talk about. Some things that I looked while I was in an old folks' home. I'm not going to tell you about that experience. But I watched the news while I was there because watching old people is something that I don't really want to do.
I'm watching.
So here we go.
Hey, I had to go to one today too because I had to take my grandmother to the doctor's today. So don't give me that.
I will go in the pool. Do they have a pool where she goes?
No, they don't. You don't want to go in that pool. Trust me. You know how they say there's no pee in our pool? Please keep it that way. They don't follow that rule there.
Probably not.
You don't want to go in that pool.
Do you have anything that you want to start out with right now? I watched Hit or Miss. I couldn't participate. Thank you for sending me a link. I know my schedule's all wonky. Been closing shifts. Anything else that you want to elaborate on?
Did you hear how bad the NRA is breaking up right now?
It's really bad.
I mean, Wayne LaPierre is trying to keep it together so he can stay in power. But when you've got the treasurer saying that Wayne has been embezzling money and resigning just so he doesn't go to jail, that says something.
Hey, man, I'm all about the NRA.
Hold on.
I support the original message of the NRA. I don't support the current NRA and the current leadership. I mean, if the leadership got out and actual people got in and actually did what the damn organization was supposed to be there for, then you know what? I would be happy. But they aren't, unfortunately. And, you get this infighting because of it. So.
Well, this is the pain an organization takes for being. The NRA is what, 150 years old? How old is the NRA? Man. But yet they let it come down to this, to where it dissolves and everybody's eating each other. I mean, Rob Pincus is taking a good portion of this. I mean, there's so many well-known YouTubers. Not only that, just members taking the brunt over this stuff. And I believe in the NRA. Right now, they're really bad. They're really bad, and there's no getting around it. It's time for a change. It's time for a restructure. But right now, if it fails, it fails. Put your money where your mouth is. You, the gun owner, help yourself. Help the Second Amendment. We cannot continue to rely on these big organizations. It's never going to work. Just like politicians. How many people in Chicago right now are betting on this new mayor? How many people that are just betting on the new people they put in place? Look at Braun in my state, my home state of Indiana. Not only has he said he was for guns, he was for a little bit more on the red flag law that we have.
That's no good.
People. No, yeah. I mean, and I didn't learn about this one, and it's been in place since 2003, 2000. I'll have to look it up. I looked it up before and I posted it because I didn't know about it because I have to watch other people's chats. Because I never thought to look for it.
You're damn right you have to watch my chats. You're not getting out of it.
Hey, I'm telling you, we're out of control. I said it on Instagram. We are in the deepest battle for rights right now that we'll ever be in. There is no certainty in 2020. So, I mean, I even said I have marked myself being one of those people that sit in the back seat. No more. And
No more.
This is where it's come to my moment the last 3 or 4 years. And it took me chats to find the, I guess, the calling of no more. I mean, look at Washington State. Did you donate?
Yeah.
Everybody.
I donated as much as I could. I don't have a lot of money right now, so I was only able to give them, $10. But, I spread the word out as much as I could. I went, said stuff on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, I did my part. Granted, I wasn't one of the people that was, yelled at to go and donate $500 or, donate, whatever they could, because, I'm not even to 1,000 subscribers, but I went and donated because, you know what? I felt that we need to stand up. It's time we stop, just talking, and it's time we actually go and start doing something. And if, sending some, moolah their way to help them fight that, then why not? What? A cup of coffee? You can't spend a cup of coffee or a Happy Meal or something? Come on. I mean, don't eat out one day. There you go. You can help them out. But, it's just ridiculous that we're not doing that. And the reason why unfortunately, the reason why the other side is gaining traction is because they have more money and they're able to get more people together because they're paying these people. If we had enough, I'm not gonna say we need a Bloomberg behind us because we don't. We don't need somebody trying to pervert the message. What we need to do is we need to collaboratively, shift and start helping projects out in certain areas to try and, mitigate some of this bullshit that keeps happening. Because if we let it continue to happen in Washington, if it starts and pops up in a pro-gun state, in the Midwest, if it starts happening in the South, then that's a fucking problem. And we need to make sure it doesn't happen because, Right now, I know that the South Carolina government would rather secede than repeal the Second Amendment, but I'm not too sure what would happen if someone just wanted to add restrictions. They might go for it. So I don't like that.
Restrictions are never good.
No, they're not.
In no capacity. I mean, we have to put in where it counts, and we have to start looking at each other. Did you watch Hank Strange tonight? And I'll bring this up on the podcast. Did you watch Hank Strange? He had Colin Noir on there. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on here that we should harness, and we should put towards the source of this. We can talk about everything on the back end of this next year, this next push. And whether Trump wants to get his stuff together or not, we're going to have to make a decision here. And the backside of this decision that we make is going to be all the crucial. Because if you thought this was bad, watching things in Washington State go down, watching things in Florida go down, watching the East Coast states, New York just ratified so illegals can have driver's license. I mean, I'm all about immigration, but illegal immigrants having driver's licenses, not really a big fan of that in my line of work.
Apparently, we got Armament Axes out there, and then we've got his brother channel partner out there.
Well, I'm just saying,
yeah.
This is what they passed today. No one talked about Russia either, about how their nuclear slug blew up out of nowhere.
An American nuclear sub.
It's pretty weird.
It's pretty weird that there was a collision, and nobody went up in arms saying we should attack Russia today.
Nobody said anything. Everybody talked about, what was it, the holiday traffic?
Yeah, everybody talked about the holiday instead of, I don't know, saying let's attack Russia.
Right. No one talked about something catastrophic that happened in waters where we get food from.
Yeah, and it happened in Alaskan waters.
Yeah, in Alaskan waters, U.S. waters.
U.S. waters. What the fuck were they doing that far out in the first place?
Don't know. Would like to know. Whether I know, who knows? So, I'm just saying, there's a lot of weird things going on. And my whole point is, it's imperative to donate to anti-gun causes. We shouldn't get off on a rant and rave. You talked about ranting. I'll rant all day long how some guy that couldn't drive his semi drove off.
Donate to pro-gun causes.
Yeah, come on.
Pro-gun causes, not anti-gun causes. Because fuck them.
No, it is what it is.
There is no dehydrator in the chat. Sorry.
Dehydrator. He's in the chat. He's in the chat.
Is his name Roll Call 219?
Not yet.
Roll Call, can you show everyone where the door is?
Sure. Oh. Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Over there. There's the door.
Okay.
There's the door.
Everyone, in case you need to know, there's the door.
There's the door. If you don't like it, there's the door.
So.
Oh, look. Here, I'll show you a bigger door.
Is there another door?
Oh, see this one right behind me? You can fit you and your family out. Family of 7.
In a minivan.
In a minivan.
Wow.
Crystal even threw him in a truck.
Wow, with a door that big, we can fit 2 Hottie in all of his YouTube alts.
Yes, those guys. All 4 of his alternate egos on top of the ones that he just made for those guys, too.
In the minivan. Pulling the trailer.
Well, we could throw them in the back of the truck.
Ooh, truck. There you go.
All right.
So, but yeah.
What else
All
you
right,
got?
so that's all I really got because I'm just more disappointed in the things that are going on because the only other thing that's pissed me off is not really gun related. It's just that the factor that assholes are getting away with
You
putting
have the picture on your phone?
concrete.
The grass clippings.
Hey, roll call. Focus. I'm unhappy with the fact that that these Antifa fucks are putting concrete in milkshakes and throwing it at people. And they're not getting arrested.
I watched. Nope. I will tell you right now, there's not been anything filed against the people putting concrete in milkshakes and then hitting people. I watched an interview with the reporter because they attacked reporters, people that were just taking pictures, and they bashed that young kid's face open. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these people. When I go to a protest, a pro-gun rally, anti-gun rally even, nothing has happened. I don't know if it's the state or what, but that's never happened. And I watched that guy's interview, and he got a good shiner, cut underneath it, and that guy socked him right in the jaw. And it was bad. So, I mean, if you think Antifa is the greatest thing since sliced bread, you're a moron. Because that guy was just taking pictures. He was just documenting things. And they beat him to the point where he clammed up. And that's all he could do. And then they continued to attack him. Hey, I mean, I guess if he was saying something that wasn't good, that's cool. He was just taking pictures. So what are you gonna have with these guys? You can't convince me that these people want change. I guess you change it with violence to one certain point. When you start attacking defenseless people, come on, that's hogwash. That's garbage. That's Mr. Hogg that's been assassinated 16 times. I mean, you beat that guy to a living pulp to the point where he doesn't want to do what he wants to do. And he's trying to cover their side. What? They were doing criminal things? Incriminating things?
I want to know why these assholes aren't terrorists.
Yeah, why aren't they claim that?
Why aren't they listed as terrorists? Why aren't they being arrested? Why aren't they being held accountable for hurting people? Because if you did that in any other fucking state, if you did that in any other fucking city, you get your ass arrested and thrown in jail.
That's what happens. When you break the law, you have to suffer your consequence. But yet, he just went to the nurse's station or whatever it is. But he was really tore up. And I don't want to have a shiner in my eye with a cut. I mean, it looked like he was literally in a brawl. And they just threw pretty much weapons. Should we outlaw milkshakes now? Is that what we're doing? Come on.
And yes, Armament Axis, we know it doesn't fit the narrative. Nothing ever does for the lefties. Nothing fits their narrative. Unfortunately, it's sad but true. They get to dictate, all the narrative, for the media. Whereas when it's, pro-American or pro-United States, it's always, oh no, that's bad. We shouldn't have pro-America because that's racist. What the fuck is it racist to be pro-American?
Dude, shit. I don't.
Shit. We got more people now that don't want to celebrate the 4th of July tomorrow than we have than we've ever had before in this country, and that's just fucking wrong.
They were actually talking about having protests.
I swear to God, if I see anybody protest, I'm calling the cops.
They're talking about protesting. I mean, how far have we come?
You have the right to protest, but you don't have the right to protest on the 4th of July. Sorry, no. You're supposed to spend time with your family, and if you don't have a family, then I don't know, turn the TV on, watch TV. But you're supposed to.
I heard Columbo's good. Columbo's really good.
I don't even know. Maybe if you want to go to sleep, but watch something on TV, watch a movie. Sit back, relax. If you don't have any family that you can spend the 4th of July with, but go out there, spend time with your family. Go play with some fireworks. And I don't really mean play. I mean go fire some fireworks off. Go shoot some guns with family if you can. Just spend time with your family if you can stand that. And if you can't, well, then you got a shitty family, and that's more on you than it really is on anybody else. But regardless, either way, I'm going to spend time with my family tomorrow. We're going to shoot guns. We're going to shoot fireworks maybe even some tannerite. I don't know, but we're going to have fun. We're going to have, steaks, hamburgers, hot dogs, all the good stuff. So I really don't care. I'm going to enjoy the 4th of July because I'm a red-blooded American. But if you don't enjoy the 4th of July, you don't believe in America, and you're not American, then go have a salad and go drink your pro-vegan drink, your coffee, and say you hate America. Because I don't care.
Well, that's one way to look at it. I say be safe. Don't be sorry. You don't want to turn into that huge peril. Three-finger Bobby, four-finger Lou, or the dumbass kid that started your neighborhood on fire when you shoot off fireworks. Please be concerned. What goes up must come down. Shoot it in the ground if you have to, but don't let it go up in the air. What goes up must come down.
And there's also the fact that I heard this on Match Chat, and that really pissed me off. Where the Vox, it's a website, and I don't really care about leftist websites, but they're saying, we probably should have stayed with Britain instead of becoming our own country. And I'm like, motherfucker, if you don't want to be in this country, if you don't want to be part of America, then go fucking back. I mean, hell, don't let the door hit you on the way out, but we don't fucking want you here if you don't want to be here.
My British accent sucks. So
I mean, if I could get a bloke's 2 cents in here, we could have the perfect English accent, and he would tell us that he doesn't want to be there. That's how bad it is lately. So anybody who's in America, who hates America and says our country's awful and wants to go back to England, go back to England, see how awful it is there, and then come back here and decide you like America. Because that's what's going to happen.
It's what happens always. So, are we done ranting?
No, God bless America.
There you go. So, let's talk about something that happened in my area.
Okay, give us a story.
So, a couple weeks ago, cops come into the bar. They detain everybody, and they say it's an excise. If you guys don't know what excise is, it's the people that come into bars, anywhere where there's gambling or drinking. Pretty much they have authority over there. It's pretty much the ATF of the drinking community. So they come in there, apparently, and they want to check things out, make sure everything's cool. Well, unfortunately, they asked for my police department to come in there. Well, my police department came in there, and on the back end of it, they started checking people unconstitutionally, not their age as long as they could drink, but they started looking for warrants. So they take people's identity, run it through the computer. After they've constructed their little montage of detaining everyone in the bar to make sure they don't have warrants. Not that they're underage drinking if they have warrants. And it was even confirmed on video. If you go on World Star, look it up. It's in my city. Throw it out there. It's Michigan City. They will find it. And you can watch the video for yourself. But the cop admits of checking IDs, not for underage drinking, for active warrants. To me, that's
not their job to do that.
No,
it's their job to either catch someone in the process of committing a crime or catch someone who has a warrant already on them, not going into a bar trying to find people with warrants. That's not their job.
That's not their job. And that's the big part of this. I don't have any problem with cops whatsoever. They have a hard job. They have to deal with a lot of things. Whatever piece of department you belong to. But to come in there, say it's for not technically a raid, but a check to back up the other people that say that they're there, which never confirmed that they were there, that it was to check underage drinking. And these guys went in there, grabbed everybody's ID, even the girl in the video, on the World Star video. When they checked her ID was, she had a suspended license. So they even check if she was underage. They just knew she had a suspended license and then encouraged her not to drive. So they never checked whether she was a legal age of drinking. She just checked for active warrants or whatever.
Okay, so what's the update on this? Because you told us this one last week.
So the investigators are investigating themselves. And this is what everybody in the city has a problem with. It needs to be done by an outside source. It cannot be done from within. Not even the mayor. The mayor's office had to release a statement saying they didn't have any idea, they had no involvement in this. So who controls the cops in the area? It is up in arms of what's going on here. Everybody's bitching and complaining about going to a bar and being detained. Not to understand if you're 21 or not, but if you have active warrants. That's what everybody's bitching about. It's not that they're doing their job. It's not that there's...
So the update is they're investigating the officers that did this, and the problem is that another part of their department is investigating it, which, isn't being, which, since it's part of their department, isn't impartial. And that's the problem.
Yeah, it's really weird, man, at this point. And what's even more worse is people are condoning this. It's disturbing that people come in and detain a ton of people in the middle of a bar. What's even more worse is people condoning the conduct. After what's being used as the excuse to do this is being looked over. And I'm really upends at this.
Well, my lesson has been learned. Don't have warrants. Just like Snob said out there. Don't have warrants. Lesson learned.
I guess we all should get detained while we're eating dinner or while we're hanging out.
Yeah. But do you have anything else? Anything else like another gun shop story or anything?
Gun shop story this week is people that think guns are cool.
Uh-oh.
Just because you see a gun online doesn't mean it's cool. I think a lot of people need to understand not every gun is made the same. So guns can have a different temperament wherever you buy them from. So just because that looks cool, you shouldn't really buy it. But we'll find out this saga after the end of the next couple of weeks when I get this thing off of layaway. Because I just did that.
Yeah,
Everybody?
you just bought what? What was it?
Nada.
Nothing.
Yeah,
The 45,
that,
the Shield 45 I bought.
okay.
Cool gun, good to carry, good concealment, all that jazz.
Mhm.
6+1,
Nice.
AARP, the ARP,
ARP, okay.
the ARP.
The ARP
But
card.
the trigger got stuck on that gun. But I filed their little shindig that they had down. No
Mhm.
more problems. So what can you do? Poor design. I should switch out the trigger in that gun just to shoot 45. Eh. Eh. I carry my 38. I know I tell you one thing, my Taurus 38 special, it'll carry the weight. And it holds
I
plus 3 rounds.
I carry 357 SIG, and I like that. So,
357 SIG is good. Expensive in my area.
but you know where I'm getting my ammo from though. So
Yeah.
it's
Well,
it's
that's
not
a good deal. So if I would buy a SIG, which I just are trying to do at this point.
okay. Gun Snob is saying roll call. All guns are made the same. They all have a barrel. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, but we all can't get sponsored and everybody gets SAR pistols.
Yeah. Not everyone can get a SAR 9 pistol. Snob.
Yeah.
And
Stop.
I'm not gonna send Armament Nexus a link because that's not what Rants Raves is about.
He
Well,
does not send people links.
no. Well, I sent one link to Budget if you wanted to jump in, but it's Budget.
What is your consensus on Budget's new show?
I haven't heard Budget's new show yet, so I'm gonna
What?
have to go and listen to it.
You didn't watch the impromptu chat?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I've been not getting much sleep lately, so I've been trying to sleep lately.
Well, it's a great chat. I'm down with it. Took them a ton of hours to mold it down
Okay.
to 4 hours and make his 4.5 minute video. A lot of work. And I agree with what Clover said on the chat. He needs to make a bunch of them and then release them if he's going to do them.
Yeah.
Because they're very informative. I'm down with that. I'm a history nerd.
Yeah,
I'm
Mel the Nut is out there saying he had to sell 2 guns to get 1, and yeah, I'm probably gonna have to sell that. To do that too because I really want an M1 Garand, and all I've got are 2 AR-15s, and I guess I'm gonna try and sell both AR-15s to get enough money to buy a Garand this year because I really want one, and I don't think I'll be able to get one next year if some lefty gets elected into office.
Oh, don't talk about that. Jesus.
I'm gonna have to join the Garand Collectors Association, and then sell 2 of my AR-15s off so that I can get one because there's just no way otherwise because I am just so strapped working on GunTube. So
There we go.
Budget
So-
can't jump in because he's doing the checks tonight.
Oh,
So,
checking the child kids.
how many
Child
beers
kids.
does Roll Call have tonight? Asking for a friend. We have no idea. You know, Cindy said he had like 6, but I don't believe it. It sounds more like he had like 15.
No. No.
In a whole little
You know.
fireball.
Well, how many people we got out there? 14?
It keeps going back and forth between 17 and 24.
Well, I can't see on my what I'm doing.
21
on this
right now.
screen. So run me through this. So Hangouts gets canceled August 1st, right?
October.
October 1st,
And
right?
It'll happen sometime in October that I heard.
The
So-
whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle.
Just doing it through YouTube.
Mm.
We'll
So
figure
how-
something out. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna figure something out.
We're gonna
Because
figure
that's what
something
I
out.
talked about on my Instagram. We're gonna figure this out, man.
I got something I'm working on. I can't let everyone use it, but I mean, certain people here and there, I could probably let them use it. It's just because shit costs. So I'll look at a couple options because I don't like not being able to do this, having a panel. I like having a panel. So, there are a couple options we can explore. So we'll talk about that on another chat, probably with Clover and whatnot. But let's Seven Wonders saying they bumped it August 1st. I heard it wasn't happening until later this year. If they bumped it up, then yeah, that sucks. But anyways, bandwidth is expensive. It is seriously expensive. Do you not know how expensive it is? It's expensive if you have a dedicated server and you want a fast connection. You want be able to do hardly anything with that server, like upload videos, download videos, send videos out, letting people watch videos. It's expensive. I would know. And I'm not just saying, oh, it can't be any more expensive than my data my cell phone. It's more fucking expensive. It is seriously expensive.
Ouch. Well, look, we look at it two ways. I'm gonna be around. You're gonna be around.
Yeah.
We will find a way to get our message out. They can't ever hold us down. And yes, this is one of the things where you look at your friend right now that's sitting next to you, watching this live stream, you buck them in the arm and you say, it's time to do something. At this point, it's the more the merrier. And we need to get something motivated here because we need help. Everybody needs help at this point.
Yeah, we need to band together.
We have to. There's, and it's not like, oh my God, the sky is falling, and oh my God, shit, fucking little Bo Peep, it's got her sheep and she's walking across my lawn type of shit. But we're really butting up against the head of the storm that's coming at this point.
Yeah, storms
And-
get bad.
We're at the
So-
point. It doesn't matter about the deliverance of something. We need all that we can get at this point in time.
Autocorrect is awful, Mel. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, it is what it is. If you want to sit on the sidelines, so be it. Sit on the sidelines.
yeah.
Hey, I have a flag to turn in for you guys to go into the game. And we can take turns on this all day long. But we're not going to survive without each other. And it takes a collective part of the community to do this. And if we don't, then we fail. But if we do, we're going to have brighter days ahead. We're at that point.
So final thoughts.
Vote with your conscience. Pay attention to the internet. Support what you want to support. I don't care at this point. Pull yourself up, even if it's from those bootstraps, and let's fight.
All right.
Let's take off the clubs. Let's do it. Let's take off the gloves and fight.
No gloves. So
No gloves. Let's fight. Let's pull together. Let's stop picking. Let's stop prodding. Help your favorite gun channels. Help your favorite organizations. Please support state and locals.
So, just real quick, do you have a gun on you?
Yes, I do.
What you got on you?
That's the gun I have on me. If you can see it. Oh, will you hold that for me, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
I got my LC9.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, is it on the right way?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't mess with it.
Yep. I got my LC9, chamber 9mm, bowling
Okay.
around. Let's go.
All right.
What is?
I've got everyone's favorite, the vampire. It's the vampire. Watch out. I've got the 1911 with me tonight. So, there we go. You're muted. Roll call. Unmute yourself.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well.
So, there it is.
Oh, one more thing. One more thing.
What's up? What's up?
Go to Indiegogo.
Mhm.
Please go do gear websites. He's got his Kalish
Right.
Kalish patch match going. Love it. It's fantastic. I can't wait. I ordered mine. I can't wait to get that little Wolverine patch. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my gun websites patch that I got from Kinky. Kinky's a pretty cool dude. Go check him out. If he's got a little bit of content, he's got a tad bit. He does Instagram too. So
Kinky is a good guy.
good guy. I thought he was gonna die when he sent me all that bullshit. I'm like, I think this guy's going down the tubes.
Are you okay, Kinky? Do you need a hug?
Maybe.
So yeah, all right. Well, I got more stickers for GunTube. What else did I get for GunTube? I got magnets. Ooh, see, magnets for GunTube, and I don't know why, but hell, I got coasters too, just in case anybody wants them. So check that out at guntube.org. So with that, this is a short one tonight. Unless Roll Call wants to talk about something else tonight, I'm okay to call it quits and let the Daily Gun Show start early tonight, if they're gonna do it. Yes, Mel, I know you sent me a care package. I'm gonna go pick that up probably either tomorrow or next day. I don't go there all the time because it's like a 40-mile drive. So, I might send one to Travis and ask him to do a review. You're right. I should do that, Scott. So, there we go. All right. Roll call. Anything else? Buddy, you're muted. Unmute yourself. Oh, God, I think you fell asleep.
No, he stepped out of the room for a second. He'll be back in a minute.
Oh, well, he should have told me that.
We are talking about roll call.
This is true.
Yep.
Yep. For anyone that doesn't know, that's Cindy. That's eventually you're going to be Mrs. Roll Call, aren't you?
Yeah, at some point.
at some point.
You might as well say I already am. I mean, for God's sake, we've been together for 12 years.
I mean, at that point, you might as well. I mean, you could. I mean, if Indiana's still allowed for it, you could file for what, common law.
What did you do now? Oh, Lord.
Thank you, roll call. Thank you.
Are we still live?
Yeah, you're still live
Yes.
and you're on.
Thank God.
Say hello.
Hey.
Okay, what did we miss, roll call?
We missed nothing.
We missed nothing. Okay.
Please donate to your local organizations. What are we
Okay.
gonna do?
I guess that's it.
Be the movement.
All right, guys. Again, check out Roll Call 219 channel here on YouTube. Check GunTube.org out. And with that, we'll see you next time. We'll see you next week. Say goodbye, Roll Call.
Hashtag Jimenez too.
Ooh. Shall not be infringed. Give him the bird. And what's Snob's tagline these days?
I don't know.
Because I know his old one was, I ain't got no tagline. What's his new tagline?
I have a sponsor.
That's just the tagline. I have a sponsor. There you go. All right. We'll see you later, guys. Take it easy.
Have a good night.